Yo guys, what's going on? Kyle with the Car Guys. I'm joined by Jacob Banuelos.
Yeah.
You just got top 8 at the Invitational 10K, actually, with what deck?
I was running Blue Eyes.
But with a twist.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
So what was your tournament experience like?
It was a lot. This is the first event I've ever topped. I'm like a god at locals. I'm known as like the god at locals, but like I scrub at events. Like I always do that. Yeah, I don't know. Like it was a good experience. I did not think I was gonna do as well as I did. I was expecting to lose a round early or two, and then have to like be on the bad side of X2 instead of the good side. But instead, I don't know. I guess I killed it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, let's see what you played.
All right. So Blue Eyes, you know, standard 3 Blue Eyes.
Open them around so they can see.
3 Blue Eyes. 3 Alternative. 2 Spirit. 3 Sage. 3 Legends. 1 Ancients. 1 Cat Sith. So I wasn't main decking Raigeki or Twin Twister because the only reason I was running Twin Twister or Raigeki was for like to pop Emptiness or to pop a Vanity's Fiend. But I hate Raigeki going first. I hate Twin Twister going first, and this deck needs to go first. Well, it doesn't need to. It's a good going second deck, but I prefer to go first, and I need those combo pieces because the only thing worse than going second is going first and bricking. And if you have Raigeki and Twin Twister, you're more than likely to brick. This, at least if you draw this, you can, it's searchable and you can use it for what you would have used Raigeki or Twin Twister for, which is just to pop floodgate cards. So yeah. Veiler, Kidmodo Dragon, he helps you. You just want to make Spirit Dragon as fast as possible in this deck. Yeah. So I ran 2 Dragon Shrine. Just dump him, and then you can make Spirit Dragon. Like if I open like him, and like Blue Eyes White Dragon, and like a stone, like this. Like this is normally a brick hand, but I can go activate this, send Kidmodo, and then special summon Blue Eyes, normal summon this, synchro, make Spirit. So yeah, Kidmodo he's good. I can melody him and still get the special summon. He's really good if I'm doing soul charge that turn because like I'm not attacking anyway. So yeah, he's really good. He's really good actually because sometimes I get soul charge and I don't have a tuner, which if you're a Blue Eyes player, you know you can't do anything with that. But I can go alternative, activate this, dump him, special summon the Blue Eyes in the hand, overlay, make Dark Matter, jump 3, and then use soul charge. 2 Maxi. I think this card's probably the best card in the format. It's stupid. 3 trade-in, 3 return, 3 desires, 3 melody, and then the card that people were like thrown off by is Magical Spring. I love this card. I didn't even like. I know what it does. I knew what it did, but my buddy, because I was about 3-4 days ago, I was struggling with Metal Foes, and I was really frustrated with it because I was like, I should not be losing the Metal Foes, like Spirit Dragon. And my buddy Frank Miller, shouts out to Frank Miller, he said, well, why don't you try side decking Magical Spring? And I said, okay, well, I guess I'll side it. Like, it sounds like a good idea. So then I sided it. I liked it a lot in the side. I put it in the main deck because it also works against ABC. This card, first of all, for starters, this card bodies Metal Foes. Like, if I get this off, like, I'm gonna win the duel. Like, my very first round, I bricked. I had alternative Blue Eyes and this. And I go, summon alternative, set this, pass. He goes, activate Scout, pay 800, and I'm like, wow. Activates Gold Driver effect, destroy Scout. I chain this, I draw 2, I pitch a stone, and he's locked. Like, he can't special summon anything but Cliff War monsters. He's locked. End phase, summon Dragon Spirit of White, OTK'd him. This card, I don't know why people, like Metal Foes players, like they'll put a low scale, and then they'll be like effect destroy, and I'll chain this, and then you're locked out of your scales. Like, you can't pendulum summon. Like, this card's really good against ABC. I played against ABC. He opened broken game 1. Like, he opened like Seraph Knight with Brilliant Fusion, Hanger, Buster, and he set a face down. So he has Hanger, Brilliant Fusion, and a set card. And I had Lava Golem in the hand. I'm like, oh, I'm about to body him. And he had Tsukiyomi, and he goes standby phase, Buster effect, summon 3, and I'm like, you lil, or whatever. And then he goes, Hanger effect, attach B to A, And then so I'm like, that set card is all he's got left. And I'm like, I know that's a D barrier. Like I just know it. Like I felt it. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna play around it. So I did trading. I did some stuff. Summon Blue Eyes from the grave. Normal summon Stone. He flips barrier. I chained this. He had barrier, Brilliant Fusion, the equip on the A, and the hanger. So I drew 4 and I discarded 1. And like it was just a blowout from there because like the card advantage is just crazy with this card.
Yeah.
This card is just, and even people were like, well, what if you play against Paleozoic? Like the deck beats Paleozoic as it is because like Blue Eyes is bigger than everything in the deck. And then like worst case scenario, if they activate something, I can just chain this, turn off the trap in the grave, and it's a Dark World dealing. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, it blows out Metal Foes. 2 Dragon Shrine. Consistency. I drew this card like it was my job. I don't know. Like people were upset. I drew this too much. And then 1 Silver's Cry. You don't want to play 2 because if you open both, it sucks. And then the traps, I played 1 Vanities, 1 Phoenix Ring. It's just like I brick sometimes, and then you can like pitch a stone, and then you don't break anymore. And then for the side deck, I played 2 DD Crow. This card's really good against Paleozoic. I did it on Paleo, and it destroyed him. I mostly did it for Mermail though. Mermail's like the hardest matchup in this deck. I hate Mermail. 2 Denko, Paleo. This is for Mermail. Just Mermail. Lava Golem for Toads and stuff. Raigeki for Floodgate stuff. This is for ABC. This card is this card like really like if you get it off like right when they do the standby phase thing, you just like replace the card, they lose it completely, and like you pretty much win the duel. But when my top 16, I played against ABC Metal Foes, and he like saw my deck list, and so the surprise factor of it was gone, so I just didn't put it in. 2 System Down. 3 Twin Twister for Paleo and stuff. And then if I know I'm going first, I side in the second wing boss. For the extra deck, 2 Spirit, 2 Azure. The second one comes up all the time against ABC, all the time, because they can't get over it. Michael, that, and that, soul charged. Giant Grinder, I didn't make it once. Not once. If I want to put in like Allsay or something, I'm gonna replace it with that because I didn't use it. This card is really good. This card's really good against Alkaheist because a lot of times I'll have like a board, like they'll summon Alkaheist and I'll have a Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field and a Dragon Spirit of White, and you can't target the Blue Eyes White Dragon because it's a vanilla, and the Dragon Spirit of White, they're not going to target it with Alkaheist effect because I can just chain Spirit to summon Blue Eyes. So then they'll just be like, okay, and then I'll overlay make this, and then I can run that over. Titanic, and then the Galaxy package, and then Lancelot. This card is highly underrated. Nobody ever saw it coming. I won too many games with this card.
Awesome. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout outs to everybody in North Carolina, you know, in Fayetteville. Frankie Mills, shout out to you for helping me with Magical Spring. That's pretty much the card that like helped me do well at this tournament. Shout outs to Donald, my teammate. Shout outs to SOS. Shout outs to Wise Guys. Shout outs to everybody back in El Paso. You know, Abel, Luis. You know, pretty much. You know, you guys helped me out a lot. And of course, shout outs to my biggest motivation, my biggest inspiration to run this stuff is my 2 brothers. You know, I can't do it without them.
Awesome, man. But hey, congrats. We'll see you again at another ARG.
Of course.
Okay. All right, this has been Call the Card, guys. With Jacob. We'll see you guys later.